How can you prepare for Pokemon? I can't. I wonder if I'll cry. I did not... The closest I've been to crying was yesterday. Well, I cried during Final Fantasy VII Remake. The closest I got to crying on stream for like a reaction was yesterday during Final Fantasy VII. And then when Sword and Shield was announced, because I thought it was going to be like open world. I was like, what? My dream? It didn't happen. So, predictions. I have like different tiers of predictions, right? Different situational predictions. If it's Diamond and Pearl, my prediction is, and this is not necessarily what I want, I'm fine with it. I'm fine either way. It's not necessarily what I want, but my main prediction is that if we get Diamond and Pearl, it will be like 2.5D. It'll be like top down. Basically, Let's Go without the Let's Go controls. I've been talking about, I should like bring that tweet up now. I've been talking about that for like years. I think like 2 years. I think since Sword and Shield came out and we were like wondering what the next game was. I think I said that all the way back then. So that is the main thing. That is the main prediction if it's a Diamond and Pearl remake. Outside of that, I don't really have predictions. It's more of like, there are so many things. There are so many other possibilities if it's not Diamond and Pearl remakes. Like it could be Sword and Shield 2. The pandemic affected literally every studio. Games are getting, delayed left and right. Splatoon had to do a whole extra year of Splatfests because I think they basically got pushed back a year of like expectations, right, before they announced Splatoon 3. I'm sure Splatoon 3 was supposed to be announced last year. Street Fighter got a whole nother round of DLC because they got behind in development because of the pandemic and other reasons, but because of the pandemic, so everything is like kind of trying to fill in the gaps, right? They're trying to fill stuff in. So I wouldn't be surprised if we got like a second round of Sword and Shield DLC or Sword and Shield 2, or maybe that was always the plan, like because development time gets longer and longer every year. I wouldn't be surprised if it was, the second Let's Go game. I wouldn't be surprised because that team, that all that effort that went into Let's Go, they're not gonna drop it. I don't think. Right? Not necessarily controls, but like that style of game, I don't think they're just gonna drop it. And it's been 3 years since that came out. So there's a chance that they've been working on something Let's Go related for 3 years. There's a chance. I'm not saying it's, what happened. But they've been, by the time the game comes out, it will have been 3 years, I should say. I'm happy with anything. Pokemon is the very first game I ever played. Heck yeah. I mean, like, it's totally fine for everyone in chat that, like, is gonna be disappointed. That's fine. Right? That's totally fine. If you are someone who frequents my streams, I have plenty of issues with Sword and Shield. I have plenty of issues with a lot of games I love. Animal Crossing, Digimon, Final Fantasy VII Remake. I like bash on them all the time. I have plenty. I think being disappointed in stuff is totally fine. I want bigger and better things. I want the Monster Hunter of Pokemon. I want the Monster Hunter World of Pokemon. I want the Breath of the Wild of Pokemon. I want less Pokemon. Now that the Band-Aid has been ripped off, less Pokemon means more resources in other places, which means better quality. Like, the reason Pokemon and Pokemon Snap 2 or new Pokemon Snap are moving around is because they have more time to dedicate to, like, animating less Pokemon, right? So, there's just... being disappointed with what we're about to see is fine. Maybe not being, like, if it's exactly what we expect, maybe it's kind of silly to be, like, shocked and, like, pretend, like, oh my god, the world is ending all over again. But, like, don't fool yourself and be like, I can't believe they announced a game that looks like Let's Go or a game that looks like Sword and Shield when we're in the same generation. Like, you're not fooling anybody. Well, that's not necessarily true. I bet you a lot of people are going to pretend like, they're shocked that it's nearly the same quality, but maybe slightly better, right? I do think there's a chance, an incredibly small chance, that there is they just go to the next generation, because technically, whoever worked on Let's Go. They could have been like moved on to the next generation or something. It's just like there's a lot of possibilities because it's been such a weird, even before the pandemic, Pokemon was in such a weird place. Also, they don't follow patterns. If you've ever looked, every generation is different. Every generation has something that like mixes something up, right? Gen 1 has at least 4 versions, but more if you consider the fact that there are different versions of the same version depending on region, right? So Gen 1, there's red, blue, green, yellow. So there's 4 games in that generation. Gen 2, there's 3 games, gold, silver, and crystal. So that's already a mix up from the generation before. You know, something that if you took the generation before is different. I'm trying to talk as fast as possible. Is different in Gen 2, right? Gen 3 had remakes for the first time. So that's already different from Gen 1 and Gen 2, right? So it's like, whoa, something different. Gen 4 had remakes, but after the 3rd version. So I think it was Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, then remakes. So if you were basing it off the generation before, which was Ruby, Sapphire, then Fire Red, then Emerald, it already mixed things up, right? Then Gen 5 had Black 2 and White 2, which was already weird, right? Then Gen 6 had a remake, but no 3rd version, right? And Gen 5 had a 3rd version, which was Black 2 and White 2, but no remake. So that's both of those already mix it up. And then what am I on, 7? It's Sun and Moon, then Ultra Sun and Moon, which is 2 versions of a 3rd version. And then you have Let's Go in there, which isn't even considered a generation. And then you have Sword and Shield, which had DLC, which is different. So every generation is different. So I think going into this with like hard set expectations is like, I don't think you can be 100%. Like, I think it's gonna be, you know, I'm sorry. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Diamond and Pearl remakes. I think that's a very safe bet. If you're gonna like put money on something, I think that's the safest bet. But I can't say it's like 100% those. Because every single generation, they do something slightly different that you could have not predicted based on previous games. So, the unpredictability is my prediction, I guess. And then if it is Diamond and Pearl remakes, that they are Let's Go style without the Let's Go controls. We still have 7 minutes. Hey, I got through everything. Okay, so my predictions are that it is not totally predictable. I don't agree that it's predictable. So if something else shows up, the fact that something else shows up will not be surprising. I do think the safest bet is Diamond and Pearl remakes. But if something else shows up, I won't be surprised that something else shows up. So my first prediction is that it's not totally predictable. My second prediction, or I guess my first one, is that if it is Diamond and Pearl remakes, that it'll be Let's Go style without Let's Go controls. My second prediction is that it's not totally predictable. And my third prediction is ports. I want some anniversary stuff. I want ports. Oh, and then my want, that is just unfounded and is unreasonable, and it's not really a prediction, but if I get it right, I'll be so happy, is Pocket Pikachu 3. There's no reason for it to come out right now. I just want it. That's all. I just really want one. That's it. All the homies want Pokemon Puzzle Challenge. I wouldn't mind. I have a lot of those Tetris, whatever, the Game Boy one. I have a lot of that soundtrack on my playlists, so I wouldn't mind. Oh, 3 seconds. 2. Pocket Pikachu 3. It's coming. Oh. I'm not gonna cry, I swear. Oh, listen to that music.
1996.
Red, green, cable, trade, trading card,
I ain't using all these hashtags.
anime, movie,
Hashtag movie.
N64 transfer pack, 3D battle, light,
Talk. Hashtag talk. Hey! Pocket Pikachu! I kinda got it! I'll take that! They showed the Pocket Pikachu on stream.
Marking the beginning of the Pokemon series.
I got those
An
on the shelf right over
astounding
there.
25 years have passed since the Pokemon series
I'm
was
so
born.
nervous.
We've shared so much with you over the past 25 years, through our games, but also through so many other mediums, thanks to the support you've all shown us. Thank you, each
You're
and
welcome.
every one of you.
You're welcome.
You'll also have Illumina orbs, something the professor invented. If you use one of these, you can make any Pokemon glow.
But why?
Whoa! Those flames changed color.
Well, that's kind of cool. It's almost like you're throwing a filter
Take
on
shots
them.
that really stand out. Then, show the photos you took to the professor.
Photo decks.
Oh, 4 stars! We
Wonderful.
captured a rare moment there.
That's what Professor Oak
Kept
used
a
to say.
variety of different
Wonderful.
behaviors on camera to fill
I
up
think
your
about that a lot.
Pokemon photo decks. And there's more. You'll be able to edit the photos you've taken.
What the heck? What kind of magic is that? Is that
Use
legal?
features like stickers and frames to make your
What the
favorite
heck?
photos
You take a
even
photo
more
like, just
special.
kidding. Let's like some like
And I'm sure
TV
you'll want to show
quality
off your
like
best
enhance.
photos, right? We know islands and plenty of Pokemon
Big
await
baby.
in the Lental region.
Big baby
so make
Blastoise.
sure you're prepared.
Was that Todd?
Oh, is that the mythical Pokemon Celebi?
Did you see the guy standing? Was that Todd? Snap?
Get ready. The Lental region is waiting for you.
You guys saw that guy, right?
Next, I'd like to present the latest news about the Pokemon video game series.
Oh.
Have a look at this video.
Oh. The nerves are back. What is this, like space? Ultra space? Wormhole? Dialga-Palkia? Oh, it totally is. It totally is. It's it. It is. Not even subtle. We know. We know. What is it gonna look like? I'm so nervous. Yes! It's perfect. I'm so happy. Look at Barry. Oh my god. This is wonderful. I called it. I so called it. I don't care that it's buffering. I can't see through the tears in my eyes anyway. This is amazing. This is exactly what I wanted. I called this like 2 years ago. Oh my god. It's perfect. I love it. Brilliant Diamond. Shining Pearl. Did someone guess that? I feel like someone guessed that. Oh my god. Oh, I gotta breathe, man. That's amazing. I knew it. Oh, I called it. I called it. Is this just gonna end? Oh, what? Excuse me?
This is a tale from a long, long time ago, when the Sinnoh region was still only a vast wilderness.
Sequel?
A certain village bustled with the comings and goings of people,
I'm like,
while in the mountains and seas, Pokemon roamed as they pleased.
my god, dude. This is insane. I don't even care that it's skipping. This is exactly what I wanted. Look at the weird old Pokeballs. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say. Pokemon Legends? Oh my god. Am I okay? I like feel sick, if I'm gonna be honest.
Pokemon Brilliant
I don't even want to watch the
Pokemon
rest.
Shining Pearl games.
I had to hold back tears so
These
hard.
games will be developed by Ilka Inc., who also
They
worked on
went.
Pokemon Home. The project
They
is
sent it to
directed
someone
by
else!
Yuichi Ueda of Ilka,
That means the
as
Legends
well
one
as
is a.
Junichi Masuda, who was the director for the original Pokemon.
That means
Diamond
they
version
Game
and
Freak
Pokemon
did
Pearl
the
version.
Legends one.
Your adventure will take place in the Sinnoh region, rich in
I feel
nature
so
and
sick, you
empowering
guys.
Mount Coronet at its heart. It
This
is
is
a land
amazing.
of many myths passed down through the ages. The sense of scale of the original game's towns and routes has been carefully preserved.
See,
and
I-
you'll be
I-
able to travel
don't throw
through
up.
familiar
I kinda feel
locations
like I want
once
to.
again. You'll set out
In like
on
a good
journey
way.
after choosing either
Like, I'm
Turtwig,
so excited.
Chimchar, or Piplup as your first partner Pokemon. In these games, you can enjoy a grand adventure
Breathe, I'm
together
trying.
with all the Pokemon from Pokemon Diamond version and Pokemon Pearl version. Newcomers and previous
It's
visitors
like
to the Sinnoh
attacking me
region
a little bit
alike
late right now.
can look forward to experiencing
Gotta
the
keep the tears
original
back.
Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Pearl stories.
Allow me to introduce you to the Pokemon Legends Arceus game. Pokemon Legends Arceus represents a new approach for the Pokemon video game
Oh
series.
my god.
Development is in full swing at Game Freak with the aim to deliver a gaming experience that breaks new ground for the Pokemon series.
And it's
Please
Game
have a look at this
Freak's.
video.
It's Game Freak's game. How can you be mad? You can't. It's exactly what we wanted.
The events of this game unfold in the Sinnoh of old. In this time, too, Mount Coronet towers over the center of the region. Pokemon live freely in the wild.
Come
here.
on, stop skipping,
The
man.
harsh environments may be different from the Sinnoh region you remember.
Oh my god. Here, let's pause it real quick. I gotta take a second to breathe anyways. I am like over the moon. I talked about how I wanted a Monster Hunter World Pokemon where it was scaled back and there was less Pokemon and you would like move around a corner and like you wouldn't know what you would find because there's just like it's not a Pokemon every single
In
step.
this era, people have journeyed to Sinnoh from all over and
You know,
founded
you
a
have to
prosperous
find
village
them.
in the hope of learning more about this land. As for these
And I
three
love
Pokemon,
the weird Pokeball.
Rowlet, Cyndaquil, and Oshawott, it seems they were brought to Sinnoh by a certain professor who encountered them while traveling around various
I don't even know who I
regions.
want out of
You'll
these
set
three.
off on your adventure after receiving a first partner Pokemon of your own.
Look at
from
like
this
look at
professor.
them. Look at the old school Dawn.
With the village as your base, you'll venture out to the different corners of the region on your quest to create Sinnoh's very
It feels so
first
sick.
Pokedex. Even in this era, wild Pokemon can be caught with Pokeballs. You can also engage in Pokemon battles alongside your Pokemon allies.
This is exactly what I wanted.
And
This is
deliver
insane.
new ways. for
Like,
everyone
it doesn't
to
even feel
enjoy
like you guys are
Pokemon
here.
even more.
I'm
Thank
just
you
like
very much for
thinking.
watching.
This is insane. This is what I wanted. This is, and it can only get better from here. Whatever the next game is, it's just going to be better. Do you know what I mean? Like that you can't. They're gonna get worse. Like people are like, oh, Sword and Shield is like it's not worse than previous games. It's just not as big of a leap. It's just gonna get better from now. We're 10 years from now, 3 generations from now, it's just gonna be insane. Oh my god. Okay. Right. All right. Thanks for coming. I'm like 10 seconds away from like bawling, so I'm gonna get off stream and like breathe, maybe. At least try. Thank you for coming. Sorry I didn't talk much. I was literally speechless. I think maybe that's the first time I've ever been able to say that. Thanks guys for coming. It was awesome. I gotta get off, man. I'm gonna cry. Okay, bye guys. It's coming. Bye.